What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Dream the Dream. You know what I'm saying? We're back for the podcast, and as always, with the brother,
Sir Blackness.
Yeah, man.
Blackinitis.
Exactly. And it's been a busy week. You know, kind of been just kind of ripping around in. Easter just came through and happened and shit. So that was pretty cool. I mean, me personally, man, I actually just kind of went to work.
Did you get holiday pay?
Honestly, don't know. That's a good ass question,
bro.
I really don't know. Like I heard some places do holiday pay.
I'm gonna know
for Easter, but
right before I get into work,
I'm gonna know when my check comes.
No, I want to know before that.
For that?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good question. I mean, I should ask.
That sucks. You get your check. You're like, oh, what happened to Easter? No holiday pay.
No. No.
Don't crush my dreams when I get my check now.
Well, shit, man. I don't know, but I mean, I did that, and after that, I just kind of just chilled at home with my lady and shit.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I had an interesting situation that happened that day when I got home, but we'll get that in a little bit. But all right,
I also had a very interesting Easter.
Okay.
I didn't even bring it.
No,
I forgot. That's your fault. I don't even know why it's your fault, but I forgot. So on Easter, I have this stupid hot sauce game. Goes from 1 to 12. It's called Purebred Idiot, I think it's called. I'm probably saying it.
What's it called?
Purebred Idiot. So I'll let you know before you open the package what you're getting yourself into.
Okay.
So we play a couple rounds. Me, it's like pretty much family. My frat brother's there, and at some point through the game's over at this point. Everybody survived. My son, he had some, cried a little bit.
Oh man,
yeah,
that had to be brutal, bro.
Nah, builds character. So
it's just a flesh.
Nah, he was good. Nah, he's a tough guy. So after we finished the game, and then you know how guys get, oh, I can do more than you type stuff.
Yeah.
Idiot. Now in the back of my head, I'm like, you're an idiot. Don't do this. He's like, I'm not doing that. I'm like, oh, you're a girl if you don't, you're a little baby girl if you don't do it. You know, the antagonizing stuff. And in the back of my head is like, keep saying no. Keep saying no. And then I forget exactly what I said, but he was like, I'm doing it. And then we were taking like little dabs of it, like little tiny dabs during the game.
Yeah.
And then when I poured my sauce, he's like, you pour something and you poured a little bit too much. And then I was like, I'm good, Yeah. Wasn't good. And then I poured his, and it was just as bad. And I just knew the whole time it was a bad idea. And I was like, you're a grown man. You can back out at any time.
Oh.
Nope. So we soaked up the hot sauce in bread of all things. And it was like hot dog bun bread. So I had to chew for a while. And so, we popped it in our mouth, and then...
So, like, was the bread soggy?
It was soggy after we doused it. Yeah, it was soggy. And you just the thing about, like, a hot dog or a piece of meat, you can chew it a couple times to get rid of it.
Right.
Bread, it's like... Get stuck in the corner of your mouth.
Scooey, bro.
It's on the roof.
Scooey, bro.
It's rough. So
Scooey.
I'm over here trying to play, tough guy and stuff, looking at him in his eyes as I'm slowly dying on the inside. And then he ran off. Because we were both in trouble. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm fine. Was not okay. Yeah. And then I started sweating. Almost, like if you're driving home and you got to poop really bad. You get the shit sweat, the sweat. Yeah, man, that was going on.
Bullets,
yeah, so it's sweat coming out, liquid coming out of my eyes, ears, it's just all bad.
Bro,
so he's panicking. He doesn't even know where to go. He's just trying to run away from it the whole time. And we both end up outside at one point, throwing up.
God damn, bro.
It was all bad. If I'm just never gonna do that again. So I'm not. Yeah. So like I was shaking and stuff.
Bro, what kind of hot sauce was it again?
It's death.
It was death?
Well, yeah, that's what it felt like.
I mean, you tasted it. Obviously, you tasted it.
I didn't taste anything for a while after that. Yeah. It came to the point where I was scared to eat afterwards because, they say if it's hot going in, it's hotter coming out.
Oh, yeah.
So I just didn't eat the next day.
Oh, yeah. Oh man, you should have just got a smoothie or something, maybe.
No, because we ate the ice cream and it did nothing.
I mean, that's ice cream.
Yeah, but the milk.
No. I was told ketchup would that's the saying, ketchup makes your tongue not be burned or whatever.
Bro, it didn't matter. Like my nose was hot, so my nose didn't even touch it. Yeah, it was crazy, bro. It was just leaking snot everywhere, and nothing I could do about it. And then like everyone that was there, they're like, "Y'all good?" And we're like, "No." They're like, "All right," and no one cared. Yeah. We're like outside, slowly dying for a good 20 minutes. He went home after that. He hasn't texted me since.
Damn, you should check up on him, bro.
I should.
How he's doing?
I don't think he's probably not happy with me right now.
Hell no. I mean,
lost a friend. It happens. Lost a friend.
Or y'all became more brothers.
What happened to your Easter?
My story. So my story. I mean, it was. I guess it was pretty basic. You know, what I do, I just come home. You know, after work, chill out.
Gee.
And yeah, we cooked. We made some dinner. We ended up making some breakfast casserole. And I know it sounds weird, but not like so. So I went and so I cooked the bacon up. You know, I put it in the new wave because I love that air fryer. You know what I'm saying?
I need to get one, bro.
It's a good investment, bro. You could put
anything. I've heard nothing negative about a new
anything in there, bro. Like, I remember we used to. It was called a Flavor Wave when I was a kid. My mom and dad had it. They would put chicken. You could put rotisserie chickens in that motherfucker, bro. I'm telling you, just on lock.
And it's a fryer.
It's an air fryer, bro.
And it fries, like crispy fries.
Yeah. Shit, delicious, bro. You can rotisserie your chicken. You can rotisserie chicken.
Yeah, my birthday's coming up.
I cooked some steak in there too, bro.
It's like in a couple months.
That steak was good. Yeah.
My birthday's coming up.
Yeah, so we gotta.
You already know what to get.
Yeah. So. All right. I got you. Okay.
Just putting that out there. Just do what you want with it.
Just slide that out. Slide that to you.
Birthday.
Yeah.
August. Okay. Go ahead. So, what else? What else happened?
So after I made the bacon, the sauce in the skillet, and everything, we pretty much to put the hash brown on like the glass dish.
You're gonna break me through.
Then after we did that, we put the bacon. I broke the bacon up to pieces because I love to have bacon bits. I'm like, I either cook the bacon up and just break it up myself. So I did that, and we just put it all just salt baited on there, and we just on that motherfucker just straight up. And after that, put the eggs on it, put some cheese on it. She put extra cheese because we love cheese.
Yeah, What does clog your hearts up? Let's do it. Yeah,
can't another way, man. Just like straight up. But after we did that, we just let it bake and we're chilling. But I guess. This is where it got weird. So,
I was going to say, it sounds really regular.
So it was regular. So that was pretty chill, right? So after some bong tokes or whatever and shit, we just hanging out. It got weird when, so I'm texting one of my, friends, side workers and shit. And I was like, I'm feeling, cool, whatever. I wouldn't say cool, but, I'm feeling chilling. Like I want to say what's up, how people doing. So I text people, how people doing.
I got a happy Easter text from you.
Yeah. So it was just weird after I asked him. So first I asked him was about the movie he told me about. He's like, check this movie out. Cool. It's called The Assassination of Jesse James.
It's a really good fucking movie.
Yeah. I saw a little bits of clips of that, but he was wanted to tell me. He's like,
watch the movie.
Yeah. So and the reason why he was going to watch is because he was telling me what the whole lighting in the movie. Like he's like, just study the lighting.
Oh, so you guys do extra stuff. I just thought it was a great fucking movie.
And I'm gonna watch it. So if I'm gonna watch it probably more than once. Watch it as a viewer.
I think it's 3 hours.
And watch it as like a director / film aspect of it. Just kind of see the look. Nice. That's what you do. I usually watch it because I'll usually watch a movie. I'll see it, then I'll watch it again. I'll study all the stuff because I was in school. I was told that every shot you do is important. Every shot.
Now, is it? I'm gonna say Leonardo DiCaprio, right? No.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Who's Jesse James? I'm saying it's not him.
No. I don't know.
It's killing me right now because I got on top of my tongue.
I'm watching.
The movie's excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it twice.
But after I asked him about that, and everything, I ended up just, talking to my lady and shit on the couch and whatnot, and I guess I just got confused or something, and I don't know where I'm like, nah, babe, and I'm texting him that, like, and I was like, yeah, I don't know how, I don't know why, I just kept texting, like, I just kept texting him, like, I just put what we were eating, we're about to eat and shit.
Hold on.
Yeah. And I sent it, and, like, bro, like, I didn't
So, mid-text. Regular conversation.
Yeah, because I was texting. I started to I was texting him. He answered it, and then I was talking to my lady, and all of a sudden I just started texting. Yeah. I wasn't paying attention.
But you text what you were thinking.
I was thinking.
Which was babe at the time.
Yeah. And then I just put not babe. And then after that I put we were eating and shit, and then I sent it. I didn't realize after he responded to it.
You should have kept it going.
He was like, I could, bro.
You should have kept it going. It's like, I'm here now.
I was like, wait, what? I was like, what do you mean? I saw it. I was like,
that's your new name for me. I thought about it. Perfect nickname. You are now babe. Sorry.
Not sorry.
Changing your name in my phone. To babe. You got to take that to the grave.
All speculation.
So, but you got that cleared up though. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I felt real, but I was like, what do I do? Like the first, I didn't know what to do, so I just said, ha. Sorry about that.
You should have kept it going for at least 5 more texts. You should have kept the little heart emojis.
It immediately got weird, bro.
Yeah, that sounds like it would.
am I gonna have a job later? Like, am I gonna become bad, bro? Like, is this considered sexual harassment? I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I was like,
you put yourself in a situation.
Shit, I was like, I don't know. I don't want to find out.
You could have got right into the Me Too segment.
Oh man, no.
Jesus.
Yeah, but I thought I told him, and he said things. You said.
So now I'm thinking like yours might be worse than mine. No, because you weren't scared to shit afterwards. So I think mine was a little. I was embarrassed.
Yeah, I was embarrassed. My lady, like she like my lady questioned. Obviously, of course, she questioned.
Oh yeah, who the fuck is Pizza Hut? I get you.
Yeah. I was like, that'd be hilarious. She's like, just let me see your phone real quick. All right, and then I thought it was like she wanted like a picture, or whatever, stuff like that, or whatever. No, just.
See, the worst part is that she could have hurt her. She could have got her feelings hurt because she would have looked through there and there'd have been more texts to babe that was a dude. That'd really.
Oh man, that'd be fucked up, but that'd be funny shit though.
This is how you have to know. Change the name of my phone.
That's a funny prank, bro. Like just have a bunch of text messages, a bunch of dudes.
No, it's not funny at all.
And they call a bunch of them babe, and just see what she says. Just see what she says.
Even if you come back and say it's a joke, you already fucked yourself. Nothing you can do to get out of that.
Yeah, because I mean, at that point, you did text a bunch of dudes, babe.
No, I'm not even on that standpoint with your girl. Like, then again, you have to face the fact that you text a bunch of dudes, babe.
Yeah.
But still.
So maybe you shouldn't do that.
It's a good way to isolate yourself.
Yeah, it is a very good way to
isolate yourself.
They say that it's hard to get rid of people, but it's pretty easy. I think it's
just start texting dudes, babe.
Yeah, I love you, man. Just nah, man. I can't fuck with you though, bro. I can't.
I was like, that's cool.
Just tell. I want to have your kids or something. Just something off.
To a guy?
Yeah, to a guy. Just see what he said. I'm pretty sure he ain't gonna text you back.
We're doing this. This is happening.
Texting somebody right now.
Right now. I got the perfect person too. I don't just want to see what he's gonna say.
He'll see what he says.
Yeah.
Hopefully he'll say that. Just help that. You know.
All right. That. This is happening. We're here now.
He just said that.
This is like being on a roller coaster.
He just said.
You know what I mean? And then you get strapped on, and then you start going to hear the clicking. You can't get off now.
Yeah, it's too
late. This is it.
That's it. Like,
so that's it.
Back. Oh man.
Let's let that marinate.
Yeah.
Now.
So what are you gonna do when he gets back? That's the question.
I'm gonna ride this out until.
Yeah.
Until I'm just like, I'm gonna just keep going. I'm like, yeah, man, at least two. At least 2 kids, man.
Oh,
it's cool,
bro. That's hilarious.
I like your hair, so I think our kids are gonna have good hair. And just keep it going.
Just keep it going
to the point where he just like either stops texting me or he gets into it himself, and it just becomes really weird. I'm gonna end up married with a dude off a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever. It's all about it's all about the risk.
Yeah.
I'm with it. So let's touch on games a little bit. So.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat just came out, 27 years in the making.
Bro, so far you playing it, man. Like, tell me all about your experience.
Let's just say we're lucky that I'm here right now. Because that game, it's pretty great. I don't know. You gotta like NetherRealm fighting games, though. Like, if you're, like, I'm not a Street Fighter fan, but I respect Street Fighter. If you don't like Injustice or any other Mortal Kombat, it's not gonna fit for you.
I don't know. I feel like just seeing how Mortal Kombat went from way back and now differences, like
they've grown a lot.
I feel like they just took it back to like 2-dimensional, like to the way, because I mean
it's just the bloodiness. You know, I'm even watching the game like, I'm still doing that.
Right.
Yeah, so,
but I mean, like back then, because like when they had Deception and Deadly Alliance and Armageddon, those weren't technically 2-dimensional. They were in third because you can share. That's what I'm saying. That they brought it back, and NetherRealm kind of kept it to its true self. You know, because I honestly think that Street Fighter is
beyond
the
fighting aspect. I respect NetherRealm for the sheer massive amount of content that came out at launch. Yeah. Because unfortunately, we got games like Dead or Alive 6 that just came out, which I'm a huge Dead or Alive fan, but it didn't come out with, you couldn't match your homies. It was all ranked matches. There's a $92 DLC package behind just costumes, not even characters, just costumes. What? And, you know, the game just, it didn't look pretty.
That's funny. It's like...
Yeah. The game's $60.
Dead or Alive 6.
Right. The game's $60. Let's charge $90 basically. You want to see these Asian girls in skimpy clothes?
Buy my shit.
Yeah, buy my shit. So that, and then Power Rangers that came out, which I was excited for. It was $20, so I couldn't be too mad. But They have like a casual match setting and a ranked match setting, but no like invite your friends setting. It's like these are the core things that launch with this shit. Right. Come up with characters later. I don't care what that. Yeah. But Mortal Kombat, they're like, here's 24 characters. They all have like 10 super moves apiece. You can equip 3, so the variations are crazy. Here's 40 costumes for each character you can just unlock. Here's 40 different weapons for each character you can unlock. Like, what the fuck?
So they brought the weapon.
Bro, it's not. Back in? You level up your character. You level up your whole thing, your whole.
So it's like Injustice 2, kind of.
But more in depth. Like Injustice 2, you got the piece of equipment is your equipment. Right. Here you get the equipment. You have to use it a lot of times to unlock the 3 passives it has. Every piece of equipment. So even if you unlock equipment, you pay the whatever money out the crypt, you still got to grind it out.
Okay.
To like make the weapon like. And then if you get another weapon that maybe look cooler, now you got to grind this one out. So and that's for each character.
Yeah.
And they have DLC characters coming out. So it's like the massive amount of content alone, like everything you're doing is towards something. Every weapon, every piece of armor, every outfit you have on. They have, I think it's mask, outfit, and weapon for each character. But there's like 40 pieces for each.
Okay. That's insane.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Like I wasn't gonna play the story mode so I could talk about that, but I didn't even touch it. I was too busy in practice mode testing out the variations. Like I said, they get 10 super moves. You can equip 3, and you want to learn what combos into shit. And so you can spend a lot of time in the lab off of one character and still not know shit.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah. Man. So I played a lot. I want to say like 3-4 hours last night. I played this morning. We was talking, and I still haven't touched half the roster. Like I haven't touched him. Like I haven't played with Shao Kahn yet. He was whooping my ass. Damn. I haven't played with the Earth chick yet. I don't even know her name. Yeah, bro. All right. It's just massive. I can't really go into it too much because like I don't know too much.
Like, do they have like all the characters from like the other Mortal Kombat? Like Tanya was one.
Nope.
Cobra.
Nope.
None of them.
Nah.
I remember actually. No Rain, now that I think about it.
No Reptile. No Sector, no
Cobra,
Cyrax.
He was in the comics for Mortal Kombat X. I actually had him in the comic book. I had a couple of them.
Wasn't Armageddon?
He was in Armageddon. Yeah, they're all there. Everybody was in it.
Bo Raicho's not there.
But Bo Raicho, he's relevant because he trained Liu Kang.
But here's the thing, though. Like, you know how like they have those some matches that are they'll throw gimmicks in there, like, oh, you have so and so's power. They'll have like Cyrax in the match. I'm like, bro, why don't you just put him in the game? Maybe it'll come in later. I don't know. But Cyrax is. He's computer played and he's in the story. Bo Raicho's in some of the computer stages too, but it's like they're not played, which is fine though. But because I'm overwhelmed with the characters we have now, so I really have, and I haven't found a bad character.
Okay.
Like everyone's got like a legit shit. I'm like, oh, that's dope. Cool. Yeah, I haven't found anybody that's OP or haven't found anybody that's just trash. So there's that.
Yeah. Man, but. Just from what I've seen for the story, I'm actually really intrigued by it. The fact that
I don't know shit about the 11 yet.
Like, do you know about like the story like in general or just
the MK story? Yeah, but with 11 with this new chick, the one that controls the time, and the black ball dude. Pretty much, I'm calling Terry Crews.
Calm Terry.
That bro, he just punches people really hard and he controls time. I don't know what else you need. So he's pretty dope though. So Terry Crews and then the bald head chick, I guess light skin Frieza. You can call it that.
Light skin Frieza.
That'll work.
She got more than one form.
Yeah, she actually does the shit Shang Tsung does. She turns into other people, or she sends them after you type shit.
Like what do you mean?
She makes sand clones of you, and then
oh some Naruto shit. Okay,
yeah,
all right.
Yeah. Avatar.
Taking it back.
I mean, but the game is amazing, bro. I don't know where I'm gonna have to quit work or something. I don't know, man. Like I just feel like I don't have enough time.
Yeah.
But fuck, it's amazing.
Yeah. But the reason why I'm curious about the story is because like just seeing like how they went through so much trouble.
They said it's like 25 hours.
You know, the story?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's a fighting game. Right.
So I guess if anything, we can I feel like a lot of games should take note from this then.
No, fuck, why?
Yeah, because I feel like we're losing. Like I already know how you feel about games where you want to play with the homie.
No, I get what you're saying with story wise, but
I feel like but then again, after you play the story, I feel like that makes you just more immersed into that world. That makes you just more involved, more understanding.
Oh, absolutely. For the consumer part, absolutely. But look at Street Fighter V. That game sucked for 2 years and people bought the shit out of it.
Fanboy.
That's all you need.
That's it.
Yeah.
I kind of feel bad because like I've been people been giving me a lot of not people but a couple people been giving me kind of like some shit for playing Anthem because
I still play Anthem.
I haven't played in a minute, but not because of that reason, but because I've been playing other games now because I got a couple of games. But
man, all right, we'll talk about that later.
Yes. But if anything, I'll bring up Crackdown 3. That's a pretty. I put it a little bit.
Did you pay for that game?
Yeah, I actually bought it. I actually went, but it was half off.
$30,
bro. So I went and got it.
No,
my bad. No, I didn't buy it. My lady bought it for me.
No, that's even worse.
Why?
It's on Game Pass.
Oh, right.
They have Game Pass on sale for 3 months for $1 right now.
I didn't know that.
I told you.
Tell me that? Oh, my bad. I guess I didn't give a fuck. I'm damn.
Bro, the whole game
is
on Game Pass for $1. And you would have got the new Tomb Raider and Just Cause 4. And yeah.
Okay. Damn, making me really want to consider. I mean, I guess my only issue with that.
You paid 30 months for Game Pass right now. I'm sorry. Your lady paid 30 months for Game Pass. Right now. Yeah, that's like 4 years.
Damn, bro.
Whatever. It is what it is.
So how much is Game Pass?
They just merged this thing together where they doing Game Pass and Xbox Live for $15 a month.
Yeah.
It's not bad. I pay $10 a month for Game Pass, and I have most of the games that are on there because I have a sickness. Yeah. Not because, but even when they drop shit on there like Just Cause or Tomb Raider and stuff like that, it pays for itself. Okay. You're talking about a $60 game and you're paying $10 a month. That's 6 months before that game becomes non-profitable. Right. They're still releasing games each month. I mean, they got all the Saints Rows on there. They got all the Resident. I don't think all the Resident, but Resident Evil's on there. Rocket League, if you even played that. Okay. That Hellfire game, the chick with the chick. I'm not making any sense. That's cool. Oh, Gang Beast, what I was talking about, that's on there.
Gang Beast?
Gang
Beast?
Gang Beast.
Gang Beast.
Yeah, that's a stupid little game that when you're getting on Game Pass, at this point, I'm feeling like if I get more than one game downloaded a month, it's free.
Right. That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
and you know me, I only do digital anyway.
Right. I've honestly jumped to digital because of that reason. Because the fact I was like thinking to myself, like, why would you want to buy one copy of something when you could just get the copy once and you get 2 copies of it technically because you can have one person play it and you can play it. I love that.
Shout out to Doonan.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but yeah, definitely. So, yeah.
For sure, man. That's actually pretty dope, making me really reconsider. Because like
I told you, you were like, I don't know.
Like I said, my issue with it is just like I feel like if I stop paying for it, I technically will lose the license to all those games unless I physically bought the copy.
Why would you stop paying for it?
I'm just saying, what if I just don't care for it? You know what I'm saying?
What don't you care for?
I don't know. I'm just saying because I guess I'm kind of going off of what I did for my PlayStation, for my Vita and shit. But I mean, it's a Vita. I should have taken more consideration. If I had the console, it would have been a lot different. But that was just more of the membership aspect of it. But
you play for Xbox Live already?
I do, which is cool. But I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm going off of that.
Yeah, but like, why would you stop paying for? But my thing is like, obviously not every game that comes out is on Game Pass. But like, you're literally getting free or new games every month,
right?
For $10. Even if you play the game twice, it paid for itself. True that. So
I mean, it's just more of like, I don't know. I mean, then again, a lot of the games that are on there don't.
Yeah. So what?
Yeah.
But they're on there though. Like one day, like what if you weren't interested in Crackdown, right? And one day you're fucking bored because there's a drought going on. Oh, let me see what Game Pass has to offer. What's this? Crackdown 3. Let me pop it in. It came with the subscription. Come on, bro. If they give you lube and a goodie bag, you're gonna use the lube. That's the answer, man. I don't need lube, but I'm gonna use it.
I mean, you can always use lube.
Yeah.
You think about it, and honestly, I was told the best lube to get is actually German lube. German lube is the best lube to get, guys. One reason I know is because somebody I know told me about it. She was like, "It's the best lube," and she explained her reason. I'm not gonna go find out. I'm not gonna question it. I'm gonna take her word for it.
Did she give you a brand?
Yeah, she actually did. I honestly don't remember the brand name,
or something like that. But it's called My Struggle.
I don't know. I feel like the way she was saying that, if you have that lube, you ain't gonna be struggling no more, my boy. You know.
Wow.
And she went into detail like you can literally use it for like to make your clothes shine a little bit more. Like,
oh man, I thought you were about to say other stuff.
You can use it.
Wait, what type of lube are you talking about?
No, you can use it for that too. I'm just saying that's how good the lube is, bro. It's not just for that. It's you can use it on your clothes. Like
first of all,
like if you got latex,
put anything inside somebody that makes your pants shiny.
But I'm just saying, like if you had latex clothes, and you wanted to kind of slide on, you would put lubricant
on your body.
I see
what you're saying. Damn, who is this?
Don't worry about it. Don't
Jesus Christ, what is she into?
That's all I can say. Just
what do you even buy leather tights from?
Let's not ask those questions, right?
That's cool. Was she Russian?
No, she's not Russian.
Was she German?
No.
Okay, then why did she know about?
Just.
I'm trying not to think about it.
I know, but you can't think about it.
I have 1,000 questions.
But it's
like, how many lubes did she try before she like, this is the one?
I don't know. That's
like,
I'm not gonna lie. I thought the
right,
same
you know what I'm
thing
saying?
too.
Like,
I thought the same thing too. I was like, I'm curious. Like,
when she was like, this lube's number 2.
Right.
Like, what's the worst lube to use?
Right.
Did you ask her that?
Well, she said don't use like store, like, you know, go to Walmart, those type of lubes. That
Jesus Christ.
I guess she really emphasized that you get what you pay for. That's kind of what she.
Well,
was
how much
pushing.
is this lube?
She said it's not cheap. I don't know how.
I don't know what cheap lube is.
But to be honest, I don't. What do you consider expensive lube? That's the question.
I'm not the market for lube, so I don't know. That's where it's
at. So I mean, personally, I think that's perspective. I don't know. I really don't. I mean, like, something could be cheap for you. That could be
like if I'm picking up a $30 bottle of lube, like there's a lot of questions to be answered. Like, what is this for? Why does this girl? It better be a girl. Need this much lube, you know? And what's going on in my life where I feel like this $30 bottle of lube needs to be bought specifically for what's going to happen later?
I don't know, bro. I think about that, but
now I feel like I'm missing out because I've never experienced $30 lube.
But on a funny note, we actually did end up shooting a short film.
What?
It was oh my God.
So wait.
So the best part about that was
you gotta bring me out, because at first I'm still over here thinking about lube. The next thing you say is we actually did a short film.
We did. It was for school, but it was the film we did. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't bad, but it was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. It was interesting. I'm gonna
ask the question. Was your lube involved?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes, it was lube involved, bro. It was lube involved. That shit was hilarious, bro.
Oh,
like,
no.
But like, it was. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the whole process, it was interesting because it was my first time being on a set, everything and whatnot. But
bro,
but
you're being vague about this, and it's slowly but surely sounding like you did a porn.
Bro, it's no, we didn't.
Okay, like
I guess if it would be soft because there's no intercourse, none of that, but there was like some skin showing, not like
skinamax?
not like breast or like, you know.
Okay, so skinamax where they're just pretending, but
no, not like
not
that.
even
Just
that.
like so. All right, story time. So
there it is. We're here now.
All right, yeah.
Did he
so.
Keep going.
Go. All right. Did he hit you back?
No, he didn't.
No?
Yep. He did.
What did he say?
He has sad faces and the fuck. So, what do I say next?
You know what my kids? I don't know. Nah. I don't know. I don't know.
Fun and games are over. You with it or nah? Nah, that's too trashy. Don't act like you haven't thought about it. Yeah, I gotta channel my inner light skinned girl in here.
That's funny shit.
Go ahead with your story time.
All right, yeah. So this is what happened. So we had a bunch of props, okay, and these props were like a bunch of like paddles, some. I think I had a whip, not like a kind of whip, but like
a flogger. What
the
ones with like the little fraily shit and you just
I think and it was one where like the part where the tip was like skinny, but the end had a little fold, like it kind of folds like this a little bit, kind of a little. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
But okay, so yeah, we had that. We had a bunch of shit. So it was interesting. So we had people come in, and this was interesting because
26 Shades of Grey. Not the whole 50.
I think it's
worse than that.
I mean,
49 Shades of Grey and the black.
I mean, got sprayed a little black in here. No, but like, it was interesting because I keep saying interesting, but it really was just, I was taken away. I was surprised that people actually came and all but the thing was our classmate, our school.
Right. So this is like a room full of sex toys, basically, at this point.
Yes. There was no dildos, none of that stuff. Okay. They were just like whips, like paddle with a hole in it. Wow. One didn't have a hole in it. One had, I guess, writing on it, or we put writing on it.
What's the hole for? I feel like, is that for like the wind resistant?
Nah, it's when you
just... Does it whistle?
Nah, it's when you just, you know how you never get hit with a paddle with a hole, bro?
No.
Oh, you lucky, bro. Like, that's, you, oh my God. Like,
are you talking about sexually or as a child?
Just as a child.
Oh, bro. Well, yeah, I got beat with all kinds of things as a kid.
Then you know what that's for. That's
the same thing?
Yeah. It's a whole, yeah, people want it like that, bro. I don't know.
How much that would cost you?
I feel like if we got one of those, it would be to fuck somebody up, like not to like do things to them. I guess we are doing things to them, but not like.
Well, who's them?
I don't know. Whoever gets the paddle, bro. I don't know. Like because like what's up, bitch? I don't know. I don't know, bro.
I think we have different intentions for this fight. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Just leaving marks. Yeah. Just call him Killmonger. Just leave a bunch of marks on him.
If you have to name any sex operated toy, Killmonger.
No, not that. I'm talking about the person where we're done.
Jesus, that's even worse. Yeah. All right.
Not the toy.
So the classmate setting sex room.
So the movie was called Playdate. Okay, that's what the movie was called. But it was interesting to have everybody come in and audition for them, and then it was just seeing how all of them acted,
had moan and shit like that.
Different. I mean, I think one of them. No, I don't think any of them actually moaned.
I just went on there, moaned twice, and walked off. Like I got it.
No, it was like one of them kind of like swing like the whip a certain way, play with the toys, be immersed with it, and type. Yeah, it's
what. Immersed?
Yeah, because I guess the whole thing about how that was like for the whole casting part was that we wanted to see if everybody was involved. Like if you are about the role, you have to be you can't be awkward about it. You can't be weird about it.
In my head, sounds like this is turning into an orgy.
I mean.
Well, I mean, did they?
I don't know, but I mean,
someone has to shoot it.
Yeah. But I mean, why we came up with this one? I don't know.
Was it a good film though?
I mean, it wasn't bad. The shots were actually good. The shots were good.
And where can we? It sounds weird. Is this like up to for public?
I have a copy of my version of it. Right. Everybody, I don't think anybody made it public. That's. Oh. Yeah, I don't think anybody made it public, bro. I mean, if you want a copy,
no, I mean like, because
I'll just put it up somewhere and you can look at it and watch it if you want. But I honestly don't know how to feel about it. I mean, for all the work we did put, we went and we got the script, the shot list, we got the storyboard, we got the props, the everything fits it up. Hungry the shot, all the lighting and all that stuff. So everything else was great, but it really was. It was an MOS, what it was, which is
in MOS.
It's called Mit and Sound on sound, but it's German, but English is in mute on sound.
Okay.
But just like be able to tell a story without without showing.
So it was like
words. There's no dialogue.
Oh, okay.
So just all action, no dialogue. So that's
actually pretty dope.
It was interesting. So we had to kind of tell that story, and they had to make the actions. So that's what our assignment was.
And you were just behind the scenes. You weren't involved in the orgy at all.
I mean, we were. No, we were not. There was no orgy. Okay, there was no orgy.
Orgy. That's dope though, man. But
it was cool. It was a cool experience. But it was the fact that it was something like after it happened, like no one really talked about it. Like we.
Hey, you guys shot porn, bro.
We kind of talked about it, but like no one. It was really amongst ourselves. Like now that I think about it to this day, it's like one of those inside jokes. Like if you don't get it, like you don't get it, bro. That's it. We don't really talk. I mean, you're like the few I actually told about. Like I don't think I've ever told. I think I told about it before, but this.
I don't think you ever told me about you did an orgy.
I mean, it wasn't an orgy, but
tomato.
I mean, there's a bunch of people there. There was 2 actors, but everybody had clothes on. We all just shot the footage.
Oh, so there's only 2 actors the whole time? I'm thinking there's like a group of people.
No, was two people.
Well, my idea was way better than yours.
It was a girl.
It was like 7 people just in there like.
That's that Mandigo, right? This guy's coming. This bitch like.
That'd be way better. That'd be way better.
Where's White Rabbit? No, I was playing.
The White Rabbit. Jesus.
But no, it wasn't that. It was just.
How long was it?
It was 5 minutes. 5 minutes. We had to make it short with a short film. Like I said, we had to tell a story with no dialogue, bro, and it was interesting to get all those shots in, and we had to use a lot.
How many like films were you like involved in?
Involved in for school?
Like for school, like after school, whatever.
So in school, because
I know I helped you on the set with that one.
Yeah. In the time, that shit. I'm still working on that.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
I didn't mean to put your shit out there, bro.
Oh no, you good, bro. No. That one.
Because your brother's in that one.
You've seen that one, have you?
I've never seen the whole thing, bro.
I'll send you. I thought you saw it, bro.
Never seen it, man. I know. I helped out that one day, and your brother was in. I think I was like,
yeah, you're in the credits, bro. You're in the credits. Like you're in the credits. Like, yeah, you are in the credits. But like that one, that's finished. That one's out there. But I mean, like just a story in general, because that's a huge story I have for it. Like, cause, like that was like
that was your idea, wasn't it?
Yeah, I just came up from scratch and did it.
I remember you were telling me about the idea, and we went and pulled up, and I know your brother was in it, but I didn't know how like it. You said you're still working on it, so yeah, that had to be like 3 years ago, something like that, right?
3 years ago. Damn, bro. I was what came to me was like, and I came up with all these ideas, bro. From when I was in school, I was literally just listening to music. I just smoked the bowl and I just chilled back.
Music.
And then music influenced.
Like what kind of music?
Like
what is Jereems? What's on Jereems' playlist? Give me top 5 playlists. You can say artist, you can say song, whatever. Top 5. Give it to me. Go.
Off the top of my head.
Yeah, bro. So it's like when you hear it, like that's my dick.
Honestly, bro, I listen to SoundCloud, so I don't listen to a lot of mainstream music.
Neither do I though.
I would say this though. I like Ryan ZK. He's a really good musician. He's not mainstream yet, but he like puts music on SoundCloud. He has a YouTube. He also has like Bandcamp. I actually got through him or heard his music through Suede, which is another guy, and he's an awesome guy too. Like he's doing his own.
What type of if you could genre of the music?
Genre, I would say they make instrumental. They're more of like hip hop.
Okay.
Like it's more, I guess. I don't know. It's different than like the normal. Like
send me some
music,
shit, bro. I like weird stuff.
Yeah, I'll send you that. Yeah. But yeah, so I would say Suede, Rising KS2. I like Streetlight. That's also another guy I listen to sometimes.
Same genre.
He's hip hop, but he's an actual rapper.
Okay.
Cool dude. He actually has his music on Spotify and iTunes.
Spotify.
So if you okay.
Well, Google Play.
He might be on Google Play, so check him out. Right. Google Play, but he's called Streetlight.
Jackie Chan.
I remember. That's funny because I talked about how he.
Yeah, that's what I said, Jackie Chan. Yeah,
but
we got 3.
3 out of 3 so far. So I mean, I've been listening to a few artists, to be honest. Like I guess one mainstream one is
It don't have to be mainstream, just whatever you fuck with.
Whatever I fuck with.
Yeah, like if you were making a concert, bro, and you get the headline 5 people, and it's only the people you fuck with. Like you want to go and hear these people live.
Yeah. We
got 3. So who's the 4th?
Who's the 4th?
Yeah.
I want to say I'm actually I gotta look this one up because his name sadly I don't.
No,
I think his name is Origami Beats. I think that's his name. But like he makes
like folding paper,
like
origami.
Yeah. Origami Beats. That's another one. But he's actually on Spotify, and I'm assuming he's also probably on iTunes as well.
Probably, yeah.
So that's another one, and he has some pretty good music though. Like I really fuck with it. When my friends put me on him, and I just kind of jamming out.
What kind of genre is that?
But like hip hop,
okay, like
too. But it's a different type. It's not like
I feel like you listen to K-pop.
Yeah, nah. I went through a phase where I listened to but it wasn't really K-pop. It was more of actually like J-pop. Cause I
don't know the fucking difference.
Japanese pop and Korean pop. Yeah. So, but I mean like. I can give you a couple artists though. Like I
want your 5th one.
My 5th one.
Fuck K-pop and J-pop, man. I'm not gonna go listen to them.
All right.
I want to listen to K-pop and J-pop with animes on.
So, another one. Damn, that's tough, man.
Yeah, top 5.
That's tough. I gotta say Jid.
Jizz?
Jid. Which is interesting because that was my nickname.
Jizz?
Jid. J-I-D. J-I-D.
Why? What's your middle name?
Jereems. I don't want to say it.
See, bro, I didn't even know you had a middle name, bro. I didn't even know who you are.
I was saying they're not ready for that yet, so I can't tell them yet.
But your middle name starts with 9.
Yes, sir. Okay. So that's J.I.D. So Jid. That's what my initials was.
That's not bad.
That's why I went on. But it's interesting that there's a rapper named Jid with my initials where that's his name. One of my coworkers tell me about this shit, but I heard when it's moving. I would say Hasta Luego. I fuck with that song.
All right,
check it out.
First of all, you just came at me kind of strong.
Yeah,
right there.
yeah, that shit.
That should mean something to you, apparently.
I fuck with that. I was like, man, because it's I don't know, there's something, but I just kind of feel like I can relate to some of the words a little bit, you know, just like what he was kind of saying, so I kind of felt where he was coming from.
That's what's up.
So
that's the beautiful thing about music, man. So
you can relate to it.
Top 5 again, name them off.
Streetlight.
Yep.
Origami Beats. Yep. Jid.
Yep.
Assist Galvin.
What?
Assist Galvin. Assist Galvin.
Okay.
ASIS and then space and then
okay.
And then
see, can't be top 5. Can't
be top 5. I can't say
yeah.
All bad.
Jackie Chan.
All bad. Jackie Chan. That's it.
Bro, if you had a concert with Jackie Chan performing, I'm paying the tickets.
That'd be interesting.
I'm paying the tickets to get in. I'm paying.
Maybe I'm being cliche. Maybe I'm just being. I feel like he'd probably do a flip or two.
We would have to. Like, if Jackie Chan went on stage and sang and didn't flip one time, I'm asking for a refund. That's it. Yeah. So that's top 5. I'm not gonna count Jackie Chan. I just forgot the 5th dude you said.
I did too. Rising K. I don't think I said his name. So
what's the dude that made the Mario beats we was talking about?
Rising K.
Oh yeah, him. Yeah, that shit's dope.
He made the Mario beats. He's the one that has made those.
He made some, because I was listening to his YouTube shit for a while. Yeah. After you put me on, I was like, oh yeah, I fucks with this real tough.
Yeah. But I guess a shout out to like another guy who I don't know if he still does music, but I think he might go under a different name. There's a few. There was one that was Killing Spree. I listened to, but I think it changed his name to something else. Thank God, I guess, because I think that's you look at your face like Killing Spree, like this motherfucker about to kill people, like this motherfucker be having killer. He be having killer tracks, bro.
Nah,
that's maybe that's what he's trying to go for. I don't know.
Nah, that's like me like saying Klansman is my favorite rapper. I'm not going to that concert. Fuck out of here. I'll just listen to it on the regular, like a regular person.
Be a guy with a white.
I'm just like a regular person. All right, so my top 5. Have to be NERD.
NERD?
Yeah, because they've been making amazing music to me forever. Bad, Not Good. It's literally the name of the group.
Okay.
It's like 3 Canadian dudes. They play like jazz, hip hop. They made a whole album with Ghostface Killer. Amazing. Dang, who else would I put on that? Kid Cudi. Been a Kid Cudi fan forever. So
yeah.
That's at 3. Thundercat. Ridiculous bass player. Just ridiculous. Doesn't make any sense what he does with the bass. It gets harder when you get down to like the 5.
It is.
I want to say Kanye West just for the weirdness, because I'm not a big fan of his new music, but I'm not gonna put him in there. Just for I feel like it'd be some real weird shit going on if he was
not yay today, my boy. Yeah. Not yay today.
But to be real, I do want to pull up to a Sunday Service he has, but it looks real cult-like though.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I don't know. He'd be killing it. Damn, I would say Chance too, but nah. Oh, Tame Impala.
Who?
Woo! I knew you didn't know. Tame Impala, bro. Tame, like taming a cat or a dog or something like that. Impala. This dude makes the most ridiculous, chill ass, trippy ass, like, I want to say alternative rock, but it's not at all. Like, bro, every song I've heard from this dude, like, I feel like I'm high and I ain't smoke.
Yeah.
Every time, bro. Every time. There's a song that's like 7 minutes long, and halfway through the song, you think it's the beat skipping or some shit like that. What the fuck's wrong with my shit? And it's turned into a whole nother beat. The nigga's ridiculous, bro. So absolutely. NERD, Tame Impala, Bad, Not Good, Thundercat. Fuck. Kid Cudi. Ooh.
Was a guy Kid Cudi? That'd be funny. But
yeah. But of course, man. Damn, that'd be dope.
That would be dope, man.
I'm gonna put you on some Tame Impala, bro. That shit is
for sure.
Fire.
But I remember there was a couple other artists I honestly, but like I don't know. I feel like when it comes to music, man, that's my home. That's my sanctuary.
I thought film was.
I mean, that is, but I mean, like when it comes to like music, I listen to music because music that takes me places.
I mean, that's what it does.
That's fun. I think everybody gets that, but I honestly kind of went to the whole thing was that everybody knows about us on the surface level world, but what's beyond that
deeper
point?
And shit. Yeah.
And I feel like
music is deeper. You hang around somebody too long, you hear some weird shit. Like, nigga, you listen to country folklore? What are you doing over here? What's going on right now?
But yeah, man. Like I don't know, and I feel like I guess just what mood I'm in depends on what I listen to. But at the same time,
best thing I like about music is that it forms memories. Yeah. Like you'll forget something happened, and then you hear a song, you're like, "Fuck, that reminds me of that one time." And that's the best thing I like about it.
I feel like that actually goes for everything. You think about it though, because like if it's a scent, smell. If it's something
I like
tasted,
music, though. Maybe for me.
Because I feel like I've had that experience where like I smelled a certain smell and bro, it took me back to I was like in elementary school at Latchkey, bro. No, it was not. It was something.
Glue?
No.
Could have been glue.
It was something. It was like something in the room that smelled like the classroom, and it took me back there. Like I mentally was like there for a second. I looked around. I was like, I don't know. It was weird.
Bro,
it was interesting.
I need to start smoking the same weed you smoke.
Let me tell you something. It's interesting because that was the first time I got high. I had
oh my god!
But that's what happened. So
stop texting me back.
I would too.
He was like, I'm not gonna say names, but he's like, my girlfriend's like, "Are you drunk?" I have to tell her to stay out of this. And then he stopped texting me back.
Bro, oh my gosh.
Taking your man.
Oh man. Oh man, watch out. Watch out.
I ain't playing.
That's funny shit though.
Oh man.
But yeah, like just to kind of like I guess and finish the conversation on the whole music and the whole the film I've been shooting because it's kind of like have a connection. So for the first film we did was MOS. That was like a collab thing. We all kind of like had a decision, but everybody picked that or ended up picking that one.
What, I didn't. Playdate one?
Yeah, I didn't pick it.
Y'all some nasty.
Hey, we always have nasty.
You said everybody picked.
I didn't pick.
So what'd you pick?
So I picked my story. Like if that makes
of course you did.
If that makes it any better, like
I'll try to roll with my shit. Yeah, they was over here trying to make orgies and stuff. All right. I don't know, bro. I could have had my own story and saw the orgy skip. I'm like,
but I mean, I guess if anything, my issue probably was I didn't really voice my opinion enough because that's honestly been an issue I always
growth,
had.
Man. We'll get there, man. Yeah. Don't worry about that.
But that's what it was, and that's why. But honestly, that's what I ended up making my first film, my first short film project based off that story kind of. Mm-hmm. But I kind of just took some stuff out of it. Because that was supposed to be just straight MOS.
But do you still write, or are you just you're done writing?
I do still write, though.
All right, cool, man. Don't stop, bro.
I can't.
Well, that makes it sound like it's an issue. I'm just saying,
like no, because if I do, like I won't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Stay motivated, man. Absolutely.
And even if it's just like writing or whatever, I'll even try to do a storyboard or something like that.
Yeah, even if it's trash, just keep it pushing. Yeah,
because it'll only just improve. You know, that's pretty much it.
Worse, but you know, whatever.
I don't know.
Either way, if it goes bad or good, bro, just keep writing because. Something that may be shitty to you may be like a masterpiece to somebody else. Right. You know what I mean?
But the first film I did, my first film, it was called Abyss. And Abyss.
Why am I hearing everything happening right now?
I need to announce my
That's an awesome name, though. No, I think you said it right. I just heard a bitch.
A bitch. Who's a bitch?
A youngster.
So he just pointed.
Not a bitch.
Nah, but So with that one, it was just about a kid just, looking on the deep, dark web and shit. And
my head was still a bitch. Sorry, I thought the kid was a bitch. Go ahead.
And he
saw he was on a deep web.
He was on a deep web. He found the film, and he wanted to watch because he was a thrill seeker. He liked to watch scary movies.
Okay.
That's the bit of the story. So once he watched the film, whatever, and he goes to school the next day, that's when things started to get weird and crazy.
You should probably keep boasting that to yourself.
So.
You got somebody like Jordan Peele on the other side of that camera just write shit down, man.
Oh, no, man. I mean, I'm not writing too much. I ain't saying too much.
You might take off with it.
Yeah.
Have you seen us?
I have not. I need to go see it. I heard it was good. My dad, he's like, man, I bet you could write a bear story. And I'm like, I probably could.
Well, the thing is, I heard a lot of people were like, oh, it wasn't even scary. I was like, I don't think it was supposed to be scary.
I think it was supposed to be a message.
But I haven't seen it. Can't speculate on it. I want to see it, but life sucks sometimes.
But yeah, it was a good story. What I did with that one, but I listened to I guess dark or scary music or something like that. Like the music I listened to was like so it's by Rising K. And he made some dope beat. He made a beat like off of the Five Nights at Freddy's and shit. Mm-hmm. That shit, bro. For the hot minute, I'm not even to this day. I still think about it sometimes. Why do we not make a Five Nights at Freddy's music video? Just you literally could listen to this song. I'm gonna have to play that.
Bro, I've never played the fucking game.
Bro, just the game is fucking crazy.
I heard it's about a bunch of jump scares.
It is, but it's a story behind it. And the fact that the guy.
I don't care. You can tell me.
I forgot his name. I know the first name was Scott, but
Scott Freddy.
No.
All right.
But I can't remember his last name, which is terrible.
That's
terrible
cool.
with names. I'm sorry, but it's.
I'm terrible with names. I know you for almost 10 years, and I just found out you had a middle name today.
Well, I mean, I don't really.
Yeah, but still.
Talk about it.
I guess.
I thought I told you about
it's
it.
Probably like Ezekiel or something like that.
Yeah,
Israelite or some shit like that.
Nah. It's interesting. I'll tell you later. I'll tell you after.
Insemination. I'm going to just keep saying words until you say yes. Yeah.
That's just yes to everything.
Ice Cube. Jereems Ice Cube Davis.
I like that, yeah. Bro, I remember seeing this shirt one time.
I'm getting you a shirt for your birthday that's going to say Jereems Ice Cube Davis.
Yeah. I'd be pretty slick. But it was a shirt that it was a cup full of iced tea and ice cubes in it. Iced tea was the iced tea, and all the ice cubes was Ice Cube, the rapper.
The rapper was like, yeah.
It was her face. And he was in
that's
the ice.
Weird.
It was fucking.
It's pretty dope, but that's weird.
It was fucking dope.
I don't know.
It was dope. But and then the second one I did at the time, I was actually Rising K, and I listened to a couple other music too. It's Assist Galvin as well, and it just kind of took me there. Like I kind of just envisioned it. I saw it while I was trying to go, and I just started writing. I just in my head I need to get it out. You know, I gotta get it on paper. So that's what I did.
More just like I don't know, maybe because I'm getting older. I feel like the music I listen to now is like my age's version of jazz. Because you know, like your parents are listening to old jazz shit when they get older. Like I don't want to hear hype music that much anymore. I think my ratchet days are over.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think I ever really. I mean, what?
You had your ratchet days.
Did I have a ratchet?
You were with me during your ratchet days. Fool. Beer pong table.
Bro, that shit was lit. But I didn't get crazy.
Bro,
I didn't like.
Nigga, we don't know where you went that night.
What night? Don't even do that. No.
Everybody's like, where's Jereems? Where's Jereems?
What night was this?
The night.
What
the night y'all lost to me and your brother.
Oh, that night I was there.
No,
I was
left.
No, bro.
Bro, you left.
I was there,
bro.
I no because I left. No, because I left with. I remember because it was me, my brother, our cousin was there too. And
no, that was the same party.
Yeah.
No, it was not.
Bro.
No, it was not. I do remember your cousin being there, but that was not it.
Bro, are you for real right now? Like, now you're making me really think about this.
Bro, you left. Like, we were worried.
The worst thing I've done when I left, I just went home.
Yeah, that's all you ever did. But the fact being that we knew you weren't okay, and then you're like, I'm at home. We're like, what the fuck? When did you leave? Yeah, bro. Like, you turned into a fucking ghost.
I was a ninja, bro. I'd surprise you at time. I just walk up to you like, what's up? Like,
yeah, man. Yeah, that was a wild night. Don't you ever challenge me to beer pong again. I'll end your life.
Man.
Don't do it.
Well, you already ended.
Yeah.
That was all bad, man.
Poor kid.
He wanted to do it. He really wanted to do it. So if y'all don't know, all right, quick story. Last story of the day.
Yeah.
So we years ago, we had a kickback at a spot and beer pong. So my brother and him, they're called Team Black and Team Darkness, because so they're called Team Darkness, and pretty much they always win. It's rare that somebody wins.
I already know Tony's gonna watch this. I said his name, and he's gonna be like, "Yeah, fuck that, we beat them. There's no videotape. We didn't lose. Fuck you."
I mean, technically,
there's no videotape.
I was there. They would.
You're not. We can't trust your judgment. Sorry.
That's cold blooded. That's cold.
Show me the tape. I'll admit the loss. Okay. Until then, Team Darkness Supreme.
In denial. Okay, that's the first stage. That's good. It's good. We're getting making progress. So we were playing, and one of my partners, whatever, he for some reason wanted to challenge them and say, "Hey, we
rest in peace.
We want to have I mean, after that, he pretty much
he was dead that night.
And funny thing is, just kind of off topic for a second, but like I actually saw him at Evo.
No, he's at Evo every year.
Yeah,
we meet up with him every year.
Oh damn,
Dog, he's like ridiculous in Dante's Revolution.
Damn, I didn't even know about that. But it was funny because like he ended up meeting up with the person I fought against.
Oh really?
At the tournament at GameWorks. Oh. So I beat her, but. Don't doesn't matter, but I mean,
so you beat him after?
I beat her, and I went to Evo, and I saw her with him at Evo. I was okay, it's interesting. Yeah. But anyway, so him, he decided to go up against them and say, hey, I want to have you guys take every single shot in your fridge if y'all lose. You had about like 15 plus bottles in that bitch. Like you open like the freezer, and he was like,
I don't think he knew how many alcohol.
And it was funny because then you just laid back like this. And he was like, I got more in the fridge. And that was it. I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like,
mind you,
really
when we
play
beer pong, we play with hard liquor. I actually had Hennessy and champagne.
Not only was that, I was already 3 beers in.
Yeah, it wasn't a good idea for anybody to play this game.
I was already 4 shots.
It makes me sad because it feels like I didn't grow from that day where I knew that was a bad idea to Easter to eating the hot sauce. Knowing it was a bad
Two different situations.
No growth either way.
Two different situations. I mean, I'm like, hot sauce is different from what happened. And think about it.
I'd much rather be that drunk than that.
No.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Bro.
Absolutely.
Bro, I don't know how I made it home.
Yeah, nobody does, bro. We were looking for you so we could take your keys and you're
no, because like I guess that night I rode with my brother.
No, you did not.
Yes.
Bro, Jerome was looking for you with me. You pulled up by yourself.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, bro.
Different nights. Different nights.
I'm telling you.
Oh, everything different.
Anyway, we get all the way down to the last cup.
Yeah.
We beat them. They start taking the shots.
But here's a kicker. It wasn't the fact they got to the last cup. It was the fact that they started off, okay, and they got all of the cups except 2 of the motherfuckers.
That's true.
2 of the motherfuckers. So y'all went straight, just
balls back. Balls back.
Just
balls back.
I'm like,
make a diamond. Balls back.
For real?
Yeah, bro.
This what we do now?
This is what happened. We all the way down to the last cup, though.
And then
your brother killed. He sunk the last shot.
And the fucked part. I was the only one that made 1 cup, and he missed. I made the shot and he missed. And y'all turned. Y'all both got him, and that was it.
That's it.
And then
Welcome to the suck. Yeah, I respect you though, because you weren't in the bet for taking.
But
I
felt bad for him.
You're like, I'm gonna do it with him. He's my partner. Yeah. And when he got to the 7th shot, I'm like, bro, stop. My cousin was like, y'all need to do something. He's gonna die.
You can see it in his face, bro. He's gone.
He's like, I'm good, bro. I was like, you just did 7 shots in less than 2 minutes. You were anything but good.
Yeah. And bro, we were in it for the long haul, man. We were in it.
I know at one point he was on the couch. And then the other point, he was over the balcony. And then I remember, like, I think it was me, my brother, your brother, and we don't know where you were. And we're walking him home.
Gosh, bro.
We're walking him home because he rode his bike up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we just, like, it wasn't even like, you're helping somebody walk. Like, no, like, we got the arms around the shoulder and his feet are dragging because he's done, bro. If the cops would have pulled up, we're all going to jail. We're all going to. I just thought about that right now. If the cops would have pulled up, there's no way I could explain this. Where's your IDs? I don't think he was 21 either. He was 21.
Okay.
Yeah, he was done, bro. We put him in his house. He laid on the floor, and then I just threw the keys on his back and closed the door. So whatever happened after that, if someone snuck in,
the fact that he's just laying there, bro, that's all that.
Yeah,
he just there would be no struggle.
He was gonna do all 13. He definitely would have died. I definitely would knock off.
Yeah, stop. And then bro. So this is what happened when I remember. I was there. We had the shots. We stopped, and
we stopped y'all.
Yeah,
you didn't stop.
No, I'm saying you said we stopped because you stopped us. And what happened was that I literally got to a point where I called it the boom effect because it kept hitting me over and over.
The drunkenness?
And over, yeah. So it was like layers. It was,
bro, we had moonshine and Everclear and 151. And you fools thinking it's okay to...
I know. I get no fuck, bro.
Apparently not.
But after that, bro, it started hitting me, bro. I was like, to the point where I started doing this and shit. Yeah. I was like, I started doing half moon stances, bro. I was fucking doing Kempo and shit. I was,
I know at one point you were just standing, like, your back to the wall in the corner. You were just standing there just like.
just chilling, bro.
And I was like, oh no, he's not good. And then you disappeared, nigga.
I was outside. I was outside for the most of the part. I was out there for the most part. But like the reason why I know is because like we dropped our cousin off, and after we dropped her off, we went to McDonald's, and we had the McDonald's, and I had that. And this is how I know because I ate that hot and spicy chicken sandwich. Okay, and
I'm about to fuck you up right now.
I remember.
I'm about to fuck you up right
okay, but all I remember was that when I got home, I ate the hot spicy chicken sandwich. I threw up. All I know is I was ass naked on the couch, which is kind of fucked up because my brother was living there and Lady was in there. So I was just fucked up. I called my lady on some Drake shit. Hey, can you come be here with me? Because I'm fucked up right now. I'm chilling, but, you know, and then she, like, showed up. Bro, I'm just, what?
You left. Whatever night you're talking about,
bro.
Your cousin wasn't in town when this happened.
No.
So whatever night you're talking about, it's not the night.
Man. It was at one time. It was that one time I threw up. That one time.
That was the only time you threw up at the parties.
That party, yeah.
Nah, bro.
Yes.
We need to have an intervention.
We do, bro. Actually, no, I did throw up another one. What the other was?
Now it's starting to come clear. But that's all the time we have today.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna leave him to reflect on life. Appreciate y'all so much.
Appreciate y'all coming in, hearing us out, you know, coming through, just pretty much listening to what we got to say, you know, we just sharing the love and spreading the word. But, you know, we going to just tune in, you know, check me out on, you know, Xbox, Nightmare 65, you know, check him out.
I'm lazy. I'll get to it.
But, you know, we be on the games. Like, we've been playing, he's been Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah, I'm going to be on that for a while. We'll get into that.
World War Z.
We'll get into that.
But...
We'll get into that.
Yeah.
But thank you. Yeah. And shit.
But like I always say, guys, stay smooth, stay cool, and stay fresh. Like I always say.
You've never said that.
Oh, my videos. You gotta watch my videos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It is all a dream.